Hey everyone and welcome. Well, you saw the video from Alex Phillips at Reform UK's presentation, Let's Make Britain Great Again. Well, I thought we'd have a look at the next in the lineup, which is Anne Widdecombe. You know we love our Anne Widdecombe. I've always liked Anne. She says what she means and she doesn't mince her words.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Whether you agree with everything she says, which I don't agree with everything she says, or not, you've got to admire a person of conviction, haven't you? And someone that can give a speech with gusto. Have a listen to this.
The government should be saying to the unions what they should have said to the EU, which is no, absolutely not. Yet they don't. And they negotiate, as they negotiated with the EU. And sometimes there is an effective outcome, but too many times there is not. And we need a government which recognises that it's there to do one thing, to govern. The Reform Party will govern. It won't govern what you think. It won't govern what you say. It won't govern your opinions. It won't attempt to indoctrinate your children. But what it will govern is making sure that Britain can compete with the most competitive economies in the globe. That is what we will do. That's one of the reasons why I've joined Reform. The big one, as I say, is Northern Ireland. There is no other party, which is even talking about saving the Union, because they're pretending that the Union isn't under threat, and the Union is imperilled more than I have known it imperilled in my lifetime. So, folks, thank you for joining Reform. Now, go out and get somebody else to join Reform. You know what the best preachers say? They say, how many others have you brought to the truth today? So, bear that in mind and get somebody else to join Reform. And put the word around as much as you can, because I do genuinely believe that this party can make the difference which we are all yearning for a party to make. Thank you.
Now, in regards to us all yearning for a party to be able to make a difference, I think she's probably right. Now, my main problem with Reform is because we've been here before, haven't we? Remember the Brexit Party fiasco, where they promised to represent us and then backed out at the last minute, effectively handing a 80-seat majority, or being instrumental, should I say, in handing an 80-seat majority to a party that doesn't have our best interest and have done absolutely nothing with the 80-seat majority other than tyrannise us. So I take all of this with a pinch of salt. I hope that they prove us all wrong and that they actually hold firm. But we shall see on that. In regards to the actual election, I think it's our only option, to be honest. If anyone can put a cat amongst the pigeons, Reform can. But we just need the numbers. Now, I know a lot of people have been put off democracy because it is an illusion. But we can scare them. And we can do that by proving that a large number, like, you know, the Brexit number, 17.4 million people, 17.4 million people agreed on something and it wasn't the narrative or the message. So I think it is still a tool. Not a tool to win an election, but it might be a tool to win the hearts and minds of the normies in the middle. You know, the blinker people that are hoping that they can just ignore it all and it'll all go away. So it may be the only option for us in regards to Reform, because let's be honest, none of the other parties are anything other than a uni party, aren't they? And none of them work for us. They all represent money, finance and corporations. And it's time to send a message. And Reform might be one option of doing that. But let me know what you think. I'd like to know your opinion, everyone. Stay sane. I'll see you on the next one.